everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy. I just got done chopping up a bunch of veggies and boy am I thirsty. Pittsburgh StraBe by Cinderlands Beer Company. So this is another Anderson beer. Got it from the Ginger Yeti. And so I was reading this can before I started recording and realized that I'm not even sure if I'm reading this bottom word correctly. I think I read the whole thing wrong. Now that I'm reading again, I think it says Pittsburgher or Pittsburghen StraBe or StraBe. I don't really know. It looks like the bottom word is STRABE. I have no idea what that is. And I thought it was just Pittsburgh, but I just realized that it looks like EN at the end. So Pittsburghen StraBe. Apparently it's a Franconian American style lager. I have no idea what that is either. So I went to their website, tried looking it up, and did not find this anywhere. So this must be out of rotation, or so I thought. And like in between shots, I had, edit stuff out, and I'm reading the can and realize that it's a collaboration beer between Cinderlands Beer Company and Human Robot. I haven't looked up Human Robot. I don't know where they're out of, but I'll try to leave a link in the description for both of these breweries. And I'm sure if I had just Googled the name of the beer, or at least what I think I'm reading, it just makes it hard when it's in like a weird font and it's a mix of upper and lowercase letters in unusual places. The capital B is really throwing me off. So I'll have to do some more research, and if I can find anything else, I'll try to leave a link in the description, or maybe I'll put some text across the screen while I'm talking here. Because I'm like looking all over the can, and on the bottom there's a little bit of print. It says Frank the Tank, so maybe the name of the beer is actually Frank the Tank. I don't know, because it's a Franconian style lager, and I'm sure the name comes from Old School. If you're not familiar with that movie, go and watch it. It's great. Will Ferrell plays a character whose name is Frank, and pretty early on in the movie, his wife tells him, "Now, you don't go getting too crazy. We don't want Frank the Tank coming back." Apparently, when he was at college, he was Frank the Tank and just this crazy party animal. Needless to say, he gets really drunk at a party and becomes Frank the Tank again. Anyway, it also looks like it weighs in at 5.3% ABV and was canned sometime early in June. It's a 6. I can't make out the day, and then 23. It does say that it was brewed and canned at Cinderlands Beer Company, which is out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I have no fucking clue what a Franconian American style lager is, so I guess there's only one thing left to do. Actually, there's several things left to do. Getting ahead of myself. The next step, I should say, is to pour this out, get it in the glass, get a look at it, get a smell on it, and then there will be only one thing left to do. Alright, well, it's got a nice golden color, maybe even a golden brown. But yeah, it's got a good color to it. Off-white head. I'm smelling some biscuity malt. That's really all I'm picking up. I mean, it smells like a biscuity malt beer. That's about it. So now there's only one thing left to do. Cheers. It's very good. tasting a biscuity malt so much. I'm picking up grass. I'm picking up actually a little bit of bread crust. And it actually puts me in the mind more of a, like a Marzen or a Fest beer. It has the hop notes of a properly done Fest beer. But it's not to say that it's hoppy. That is really good. This is right in my wheelhouse. Yeah, this is very similar to not probably more like a Fest beer more than a Marzen. I guess it does have a light caramel note, and maybe that's the difference for me. Is it has the caramel note is just it's just enough. It's like a little accent point more so than a noticeable note in the flavor. But it's got a good hop balance where it's got just a little bit of bitter, like enough to wash away anything else, kind of keep things in balance maybe more than anything. There's some grassy notes from the malt, and there's the bread crust. So very well done beer. I don't know if a Franconian style is also the same as a Fest beer or if it's just a close cousin. I don't know what, but this is a good beer. I was just honestly expecting like a beer. Plenty of breweries do that because they have people that come in that want the microbrew experience, but they don't want to drink craft beer. So and I think that's maybe why they do it, is there are people that go there, they like going to the brewery. They don't necessarily like drinking IPAs or Belgian quads or anything like that. They want the same beer that they're always drinking, they just want it classier. So I guess I was expecting that, where it was just going to be like another lager. Maybe it was pretty good, better than your macros, but this is actually a very solid beer. I'm really glad I got this. Anderson, thank you very much. I appreciate it. One more drink. Very good. All right. Well, that's all I got. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button below, and don't forget to tell your friends. And this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.